Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo February 8, 2023. Today's Mercury-Neptune transit encourages your imagination and compassion, making it a good time to take a step back from overly structured thinking. You might thoroughly enjoy solving a mystery or problem. There can be something meaningful to learn from or about a family member, or ideas for a better home or work life can be golden. It's easier to open up and enjoy conversations with little or no pressure to be on the ball. Discussions can be inspiring and creative, stirring pleasant feelings. Later today, attempts to protect your feelings may take you further from a problem than is healthy. Open up your mind, spirit, and heart today. As mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger planet of the mind and communication, sings a ballad in total harmony with Neptune, you'll be feeling inspired in all areas of life. Let your imagination expand infinitely. Be sure to spend some time being soft and sensual with your one and only, being intimate and vulnerable, or even creative and exuberant. Don't rush forward and let this energy pass you by. It is best to surrender, live in the moment, and see where the gorgeous vibes take you. Flow like water. Open up about the work and life balance that you want to have. Everyone has an ideal schedule in mind, including you. In a perfect world, you should have enough time to execute your professional tasks while enjoying personal events and plans. So, it might be time to address your wants and needs as Mercury in Capricorn sextiles Neptune in Pisces. The sextile is your cosmic cue to talk about what your ideal schedule would be for your professional and personal lives. Tell your coworkers and loved ones to ensure everyone is on the same page. The moon's return to an intuitive and imaginative part of your chart is always good news for money matters, with a friendly aspect to Uranus and the North Node in your financial sector helping to fuel your financial confidence, instincts, and imagination. Last week, the moon's return to your career sector did the same for the income side of the financial fence, with a chance now to balance the scales. The best part about today's aspect is that you get to make up with friends around miscommunications. Stay loose, get to the gym, if possible, do your yoga and drink water. If you stay in touch with your own needs physically, you are less likely to be detached or see value in being detached emotionally. When this transit busts seams and rustles feathers as it is bound to do, you will be in a better position to recover if you can be flexible. Your quest for insight into the whys of the world may see you finding some answers right in your own home. Oftentimes the things we are the most curious about have their origins in our families and in our childhood. With this day, you may find yourself seriously contemplating your childhood and the things you learned then. This walk down memory lane may give you insight into why you choose to do things the way you do. While there are definitely busy times ahead, the moon's return to a nostalgic and reflective but also intuitive and imaginative part of your chart shouldn't conflict too much with the new working week. Instead, this can encourage you to slow down and pace yourself as you move into an important few days on the home, family, or property fronts. There are no demands or pressure on you to find the right work and life balance, but this is something that should be easy to achieve. A day after a clash between the dwarf planet Ceres in Libra and Jupiter in your relationship sector peaked, any tension will be dropping back. Ceres turned retrograde over the weekend while Jupiter continues to move forward, which is widening the gap between them. Yet after a full moon that also put pressure on the sun in your romantic sector, the last few days have left you with a better sense of what you want from love and your relationships. Our eyes in the sky. Mercury in Capricorn and Neptune in Pisces alignment may bring a lot of confusion and unclear thinking. The influence of Neptune can make you feel more imaginative, but it can also blur the lines between reality and fantasy. On this day, you may struggle to make sense of your emotions and thoughts, making it difficult to connect with your inner voice or intuition. It's essential to remember that this is a temporary phase and that things will become clearer soon. In this state of mind, you may be prone to overthinking and anxiety. You may feel overly sensitive to criticism or rejection, leading you to isolate yourself from others. However, it's important to keep in mind that Neptune can also bring compassion, empathy, and creativity. To make the most of this day, it would be best to focus on activities that allow you to express your creative side. Pursuing creative projects, such as writing, painting, or music, can help you connect with your intuition and find balance. Avoid making any significant decisions or engaging in conflicts, as this alignment can cause misunderstandings and miscommunication. In conclusion, Mercury in Capricorn and Neptune in Pisces alignment is a time to reflect, meditate, and connect with your inner self. Embrace the dreamy and imaginative energy, but also be mindful of the potential confusion and anxiety that may arise. Trust in the universe and let things unfold naturally, knowing that clarity and stability will return soon. In the morning, the Leo moon opposes Saturn in Aquarius, offering a moody start to the day. Despite our best efforts, we imagine ourselves to be neglected or unseen by those in our communities. Due to feeling slighted, a bitter tone can creep into our conversations. When others distance themselves from our petulant attitude, being snubbed becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Following this aspect's perfection, the moon enters a void period lasting until afternoon. It may be better to spend this time solo. Use the morning for activities that light you up, instead of seeking to impress your audience. The more you do the things that bring you joy without expectation of attention or accolades, the more others will be drawn into your orbit. You're a real social butterfly but have perhaps neglected one or two relationships recently. You need to reconnect with these people and get in touch. The chances of resolving a dispute among family or friends for once and for all are high. You experience a remarkable period of agreement and unity that has a moderating effect on any future developments. Later on, Mercury in Capricorn sextiles Neptune in Pisces, the final of three aspects highlighting creative inspiration and self-editing. The first pass occurred on December 24th, and the second pass occurred on January 1st with Mercury in retrograde motion. Look back to these dates to make personal connections. Did you have any inspired ideas that arose during this time? Did any visions arrive intuitively during meditation? Did you entertain any conversations with loved ones around artistic or spiritual projects? These discussions help you to realize where your concept required refinement before it could be initiated. Now that you have polished your design, you are clear to proceed. Keep in mind that whatever you manifest through this transit will be more of a slow, ongoing process than a rush to completion.